Well, welcome everybody. Workshop Studios here, and today's project is this self-propelled Husqvarna lawnmower. Apparently the transmission is shot on it and maybe it needs new blades, but we don't know. We're going to dig into it and we'll just find out together. So let's get started. Alright, well here's the underneath of the mower, and this is the little transmission that runs the wheels, and they appear to be locked up. So I think I'll take this cover off and we'll see what's inside there. All right, so here we are looking at the underside of the mower, and I've already taken some things off. It was a little hard to get in there and show you this, so maybe I'll show you as it goes back together. But I've already gotten the wheels off the side. You can see they're not on there. And this right here is the transmission. And the way it works is there's a belt down here, right here, that runs up and over a pulley that's a little hard for you to see. But what I need to do is get this out and over on the bench, and then I can see what's happening. Right now it feels frozen up, like something's wrong in here. But I've got it close, so let me get it out of there, and then I'll show you what that looks like on top of the bench. All right, so this is what we were looking at just a minute ago, and this has a gearing ratio in it. So the motor pulley moves this one, and it is moving now, and the shaft is moving. See the shaft moving down here? Watch when I do this, which tells me it probably is working again, which is interesting. I'm not sure if this is sealed or not. I'm going to see if I can get this apart, and maybe a little bit of lubrication in there would help. Let me do that and see. I'll show you if I get it apart. Well, all right. Well, it wasn't stripped after all. That's what the lawnmower place that took a look at it said, was this was stripped, but it's working just fine. Now, what I did was I went to the top of it. This unit doesn't seem to want to come apart, and I don't want to break it, so I went down in here. Hopefully you can see that. There's a little bit of a depression right there, and I started off with WD-40 in there, and that loosened this up nicely, and then I put a bunch of 3-in-1 oil down in there. So I've kind of filled up the, if you want to call this the transmission crankcase, with 3-in-1 oil, and it's running very smoothly now. So I'm going to call that D for done. That's working nicely. So you can see this is turning and the shaft is turning. Let me show you here. There we go. And it's going very smoothly. Anyhow, I think we got that fixed. Let's keep going. A short item here is I cleaned it up. I gave it a good spritzing and hosing off, so it looks much better too. And we'll continue to clean on, maybe I'll do the underside now, get that completely cleaned off, and then as I get the parts, I'll put it all back together. All right, so it's time to see if we can get the blade and this blade holder on here, the new one. So let's get that all installed. So what I'm going to do, this goes on here like that, and then the blade hooks onto that little star shape there. So we've got new blade, we've got that, we've got a new bolt for the center. This has a key built into it. I even like it better. The only other thing I'm going to do is put a little waterproof grease on this, just in case we ever need to get it off. Keeps the shaft from getting too rusty as well. All right, a little waterproof grease on there. We'll put some down inside here as well. So I'm putting it on the inside of this gadget here as well. Okay. Now we'll slide that on there. Yep, fits beautifully. And the belt goes over the top of it as it goes on there. There we go. Okay. Can you see what I just did there? So the key slipped in. And now what we're going to do is put the blade on. And blades are funny. You got to get them going the right way. So this one actually says on here, I don't know if you can see that, it says grass side down. Yep, you can see that. So, all right, now I got the right, at least the right size bolt. I'm not sure it's made for this, but we'll give it a go. Now I'm just trying to get the little teeth on the blade lined up with this guy here. There we go. Because it was. All right, that's on there nice and tight. Excellent. I think we're done. Let's give it a whirl. I'm kind of a fan of putting this stuff on too. The belt conditioner makes the belt kind of sticky, and the pulley's kind of sticky. So I'm just going to spray it liberally wherever I can get to it. It's not like I got to be perfect or anything. Just to help with the making sure the belt does its job. Okay, let's try it out. Alright, so this Husqvarna seems to be working now, and I would suggest if you have a transmission problem, you might just have a quick look and it may just need to be lubed up. So I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and good luck on your projects. See you on the next video. Bye!